Hey guys, this is Shay Loves 89, and this is Piglo Live Season 5, Episode 11. No one here can love or understand me. The girls, they go off to the station and they're about to tell Detective Tanner the whole, well, part of the truth, but A kind of stops them in the track. We're saying that we're all here together. We came into this together. And Spencer's about to throw a brick through the TV and all that stuff. They stop her and they walk away, whatever. Emily and Spencer are at the coffee place. They talk about whether it's A or it's Allie or it's A making them think Allie's doing this. Spencer asks Emily how she's feeling between her and Allie since Emily went off on her last season. Allie's trying to get in contact with both her and Spencer. Hannah scares Caleb almost half to death. She brings up that Caleb is drinking again. She tells Caleb what happened. Emily talks to Ezra to basically to do kind of like do some research on something. Mona and Mike get together and Arya sees it. She goes off to her own. Emily tells what Allie did, and Ezra, searches through for a picture that Cyrus and Allie were in together. Arya and her dad, they talk about Mona and Mike. Girls talk about Mona and Mike, and then Han talks about A and why they went and why that A wants them to stay quiet. And asked about let me see asked Spencer about Dean for Caleb. Paige and Emily talk about Sydney and her coaching job and how they need to talk. Spencer is on the phone with Toby, for him to come over so they can talk to Caleb. Hannah spots something for Spencer is from Melissa. Hannah tells the girls what happened with Melissa. Han talks about her bad thought with Allie leaving town. Detective Tanner wants to talk to the girls. Spencer and Toby are together. He asked about Melissa, and I'm sweating beautifully. Sorry, y'all. Um, he asks about Melissa. Like, I guess normally he doesn't really ask about the family. Whatever. A lot of people who I've read in the comments for this preview for this episode was like, look at his body language for when he asks about Melissa, whatever. Okay. Spencer asked about Caleb. Um, Tanner talks to the girls about the kidnapper and about the killer of Bethany. Spencer talks to Han about meeting up with Caleb someplace, and then Han tells that Tanner thinks that the girls killed Bethany. Toby gives package to Spencer from Melissa. It's a video. Melissa says what she saw that night that Allie disappeared, and she saw that Spencer hit, I'm guessing, Bethany, and Melissa burned her alive. Not knowing, well, she figured out that it wasn't Allie in the first place. She figured out it wasn't Allie and that she buried a innocent girl. Whatever. Spence, Toby, and Hannah, they wait for Caleb, and Toby just is blunt out about it and asks with him like, "What's going on with you?" All this other stuff and whatnot. Paige is dressed up and gets caught by Emily at the through. Whatever. Arya meets up with Mona, Mike, and her dad. Paige is there with another girl at the theater. They went to go like see an old school movie, black and white movie, or whatever. Toby and Caleb talk while Spencer and Hannah talk. Caleb and Toby talk about his problem in Ravenswood. Arya whispered something to Mona and then Mona gets up and leaves. Toby and Spencer talk about what Melissa sent to Ezra. Oh, Melissa sent, and then Ezra and Emily talked about where he researched and found out why Allie helped him in the first place, or trying to figure out why Allie helped him in the first place. Arya goes and finds Mona. She's crying, and Arya tries to apologize. Mona, I'm guessing, is feeling sorry for herself or feeling like she has to put up a brick wall to defend herself. Mona spills something about Cyrus in New York. Spence plays the video again, and Spence thinks Melissa killed Bethany. Arya talks to her dad, and Detective Tanner comes to talk to him. Caleb is trying to leave and confronts Caleb. Tanner tells Arya's dad that one of the girls wants to talk to her. And tell the truth. Arya overhears it, and I think she tells the girls, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Arya tells the girls what Tanner said. Emily tells what Ezra found out. Spencer wants to show the girls something. Caleb tells Han what happened at Ravenswood. Caleb tells why he can't sleep because of Miranda. The Ouija board mysteriously moves and says goodbye. So basically, Miranda was saying goodbye to Caleb. Basically, that part was just for us since Ravenswood ended so abruptly. It's basically giving you what happened after Caleb and Miranda met up towards the end of that last episode of Ravenswood. And then he tells that the rest of the group, open up the jars at the lake where they crashed at in the first episode of Ravenswood, and let all the spirits go. And he said there was a whole bunch of fireflies. So, which is why he was afraid to sleep in, because he was afraid that Miranda was either hurt and they didn't do something right. The girls watched the video of what Melissa said, and they found out that how Bethany died, because Melissa supposedly buried her alive. Spencer thinks something or somebody was planning to kill Bethany with Allie's clothes, and says something, well, they need to figure out something with A's picture. She meant Allie, I guess she meant Allie, but I'm thinking she meant A, really. Hannah's looking outside, a whole bunch of fireflies are outside, and it kind of moves on to Caleb being asleep towards the end of the episode, and looking at Caleb, and all these fireflies are around. So it's basically kind of ending something with Ravenswood, and just moving on to Caleb trying to live a life back in Rosewood again. He's trying to move on from what happened with Ravenswood. So that pretty much ends the episode. We don't know what this A is going to do. All I know is I got a question for people who do watch this review, and just watch Big Little Liars in general. Who do you think is going to get killed in the finale? I mean, I know we get to see Mona's mom and Mona's house, and from the preview of the finale, it looks like it's Mona's house, and a lot of people saying Mona's going to die. Don't know. I'm thinking it's Mona. It could be Melissa. Some people are saying Lucas, but because Lucas hasn't been in the episodes lately since the first couple of episodes. Don't know. I'm not gonna make this too long of a video because it's like 9 minutes now. But in the comments below, if you want to subscribe and like, because I am gonna do Pretty Little Liars all the way until they find Big A in general, whoever. I mean, I might be 107 years old until they find A, but I'll do the reviews. So, tell me who you think is going to die in the finale. Tell me who you think is going to get arrested in the finale. Down below in the comments, subscribe, like. Tell me what you think. Whatever. Bye, guys.